All right, how we doing today, everyone? We're gonna talk about a quote you hear a lot. Maybe you hear this too, and that is, "Just live a little." Or you're with someone, you're at a family gathering, or out with some buddies, and they say, "Why don't you just live a little? Just live a little." And this is something I've started to hear as I started living that quote unquote healthy life. And I say healthy because that's just what people identify it as, when it should just be the normal life for people. When you're eating well, you're sleeping, you're prioritizing your health and fitness and training and moving your body and feeling good. And the whole just live a little, especially with like nutrition. And since I stopped drinking and stuff like that, it's you're at go to like we just had Christmas or we just had New Year's or all these holidays and your family gatherings, and oh, you can eat just one. I just have a cookie. Just they're trying to force their lifestyle on you because they are putting that with living, or drinking. And I used to do this because I was a drinker. I didn't like was an alcoholic technically, yes, because I drank, but I didn't drink to like drown sorrows. I drank to like fit in and party and that type of thing. So that type of alcoholic. But I just stopped drinking because that wasn't the actual life I want to live. People ask, how do you, how'd you, how'd you quit drinking? I just stopped because that really wasn't the person I wanted to be anyway. I was living someone else's idea of a good life, of their idea of just living a little. And when I hear that now, I think I am living a little. I'm living my life to the fullest, pursuing my dreams, my passions of feeling good, attempting to look good. Can't fix this. Need a lot of plastic surgery, some hair plugs, some implants there to fix this. But being lean, being athletic, and mainly feeling good and moving like a human is supposed to. Working to build a business, teaching and coaching, and doing jobs and being in the service industry and serving other people by coaching or teaching. That's to me, that's what living a little is now. Whereas most people's living a little is let's stay out all night partying, let's get drunk, let's eat a bunch of junk food. That's living a little for most people, because that's just the normal lifestyle, especially here in America. That's just normal nowadays. When I don't want to be that kind of normal. Maybe you don't want to be that kind of normal, and if you're like me and you want to be your healthiest, best version of yourself, you know that stuff is not gonna help you. And can people do this? Yes, that's totally fine. If that's the life you choose to live, that is totally fine. Everyone's got to make their choices and things like that, but just remember that is a choice. And when I hear people say, "Oh, you just live a little," I am living. I'm living more than a little. I did that. I spent my 20s living just living a little, partying, staying out, eating junk food all the time, and that wasn't life to me. That was it was slowly killing me, destroying my testosterone, destroying my hormones, making me feel like crap, making me fat and lazy and injured all the time. That wasn't what I want to do. I lived a little in my 20s for enough for 10 lifetimes. So I don't need to do that anymore. That's not living to me. Living a little to me means, again, eating well, doing the things I enjoy. Like I said, trying to build tag to be the best coaching business. Still being able to play baseball into my late 30s. Still being able to play basketball. Am I great? No. But I can still do it. I can still show up people if they challenge me. Living a little to me now, rather than going out, it means staying in, playing some video games, watching TV, watching football, those types of things, training hard, going to bed early. That's living to me. I'm recording this at like 6:56, and this is late for me. Usually I'm not on the computer this late. But again, it's it's business. I got to get stuff done. So I've been I taught all day today, and then I had coaching kids after school. So we do things when we got to fit them in. It means working these 12, 13, 14, 15-hour days. But does it feel like work? Yeah. The people who say do something you love and you'll never work a day in their life are the dumbest people ever. That's such a dumb quote, because I love what I do, but I'm working every day. I'm working a lot every day. Working hard. But does some things suck? Yeah. The accounting, that type of stuff sucks, and doing the numbers stuff, yeah, that stuff sucks. But it's still, I got to make a living because I don't get paid, and I still don't get paid much if I even do all the hard work, because it doesn't always equate when you own your own business and run your own business. You're not getting paid. Some months I make money, some months I don't make anything. Um, Years go by and I don't even make any money during the year. So I'm doing this to make it the best, and that's part of living for me, is pursuing this passion, pursuing this dream. MLK Day is coming up on Monday, and that whole I have a dream. His dream was with the world and everyone being a better place, and that's awesome. That's part of it, and we've seen a lot come, but it's even seeing that stuff kind of, all of the negative stuff with that going on now too, with all the idiotic people just being better people. That's part of it too. There's that dream, and yes, that would be great to have that dream and a better society, a kinder society. My dream for me are just the whole thing about his is chasing your dreams and chasing my dreams with tag and in being my healthiest version of myself, so I can be a better role model, be a better coach, be a better teacher, and ultimately live a little, which also means being able to spend time with my family. It means coaching, building tag, like I mentioned. So I am living a little, and when I hear that, I get frustrated and a little annoyed. But now I just kind of like brush it off, because yes, their version of living a little is not my version of. Why don't you just live a little? Why don't you just have a beer? Why don't you just have this cookie? Why don't you just have this cake? If I want it, I'll have it. But most of the time, I don't want that stuff anymore, because I enjoy feeling good, and chasing feeling good is better than eating a bunch of crap and then sitting on the crapping your brains out all night, and then feeling like garbage, or having a hangover and feeling like garbage and wasting the whole next day because you're sleeping until 1 p.m. Because you got such a bad headache. So I'm done living that little. I want to live a little. I want to live a lot. I want to live my best life and build the best version of myself. So, and when they ask me that, yeah, I am living a little. Do I want to live a? No, I don't want to live a little. I want to live a lot. I want to live a long, healthy, enjoyable, fulfillful life, chasing dreams, knowing that, hey, maybe I might not get these, but I'm going to put in the effort, put in the work to do it. And it's like that, I guess. But again, I don't know, maybe you've run into this a lot, and it can be tough, especially when you are starting out. Maybe you're working on building some better nutrition habits, working on getting consistency in the gym. You're going to the gym 3 times a week, and then you have all these buddies and these energy vampires or negative Nancy's sucking the life out of you, all the people that you used to hang out with, and they want to pull you back into that life that you don't want to live anymore, because that's your choice. You choose to build the best version of yourself and want to live a healthier lifestyle. And that's okay for them to do that. That's their choice. Everyone's got their choices. People don't realize that a lot of people blame everything on something else or someone else. And they blame, oh, I can't do that because it's hard. No, you can do it. You just choose not to. And they try to take you with them. And that's where surrounding yourself with the good environment, good people who truly want the best for you and want you to be the best version of yourself is a key. But again, my whole view on living a little has changed, because I don't want to fit in with that lifestyle. But what about you? Do you want to live that? Do you get annoyed when you hear people say that, especially if you are, again, just starting out, trying to move a little bit forward, make a few healthier habits? And again, it's not going to happen overnight. It's taken me, 10, I probably started late 20s, kind of mid to late 20s, getting not fat anymore. Going from 200 pounds down to like 140s, being unhealthy that way, being overly obsessed and overly strict, to crushing my testosterone and being injured all the time, to then building some muscle, starting to be a little less starting to actually eat enough. I was eating too little. Started to eat enough and then build muscle, and hiring coaches and working with coaches to help me build a smart training plan and learn how to coach and learn how to eat well and learn how to get better sleep and all these different habits. It didn't happen overnight. It happened over many, many, many nights. And then you stop drinking. Then you start prioritizing sleep more, and you stop going out and stop staying up late. And all these little habits that you build one at a time or two at a time. You don't just change everything overnight, because that usually doesn't work. Because then you're just doing too much too soon rather than taking it slow and building and building and building and building. That compounding interest, kind of like you invest money and then it builds over time. Whereas if you do everything at once, you're more likely to probably just fall off because you're all in. And it's good to go all in the sense of, I want to do this, I need to do this, but not doing everything at once, because then a lot of times something that might not work and you won't know what's working and what's not working if you're doing too much and putting too much on your plate. So it's important to build on that over time, and then eventually you don't want to drink anymore. You don't want to eat the junk food anymore. You don't want to go to McDonald's on your way home, because you know you're gonna just feel like garbage and sit on the toilet all day or have a stomach ache. And you want to feel good, and you want to, you got that workout tomorrow, so you want to feel good for that. Those types of things. So you're doing it for the right reasons. You're not punishing yourself. That's not why you're working out. That's not why you're eating well. You're not trying to punish yourself. You're doing it because you love yourself and you love the process and the journey, and you want to see the best results. That's what you should be doing it for you, for yourself, and then do it for your family, so you can be an example for whether you have kids, your grandkids, or your brothers or sisters. You want to set an example for your parents or whoever it may be, to show them, rather than just tell them, because I don't like people to just tell you something but they don't practice what they preach. So it's important to do that. Again, find your reason why you're doing it. It could be just for yourself. It could be for your family. It could be because you're going to perform better at your job if you are healthy. Because usually people that are healthier are able to perform better at their job. So there's all these different things. But again, it all falls back to that when you hear someone saying, oh, why don't you just live a little? You can have this. You can eat that. You can drink this. You can do this. Come on, just stay out a little bit longer. You can do whatever you want. Again, your choice. But remember, your choices have consequences. Your choices lead to the actions you make, and your actions lead to the results you want. These choices and actions lead you to where you want to be. So if you aren't where you want to be, if you're fat and overweight and have no energy and are always sore and always banged up and injured, or are huffing and puffing just going up the stairs, that's not someone else's fault. That is your fault. That is because the choices you have made. And this is to let you know. This is to the little kick in the dick, probably to hopefully help you know that is why. It's not anyone else's fault. You make these choices. And yes, some of these choices can be hard, whether maybe it's alcohol or you got some other food addiction. And a lot of it can be something else. It could be psychological, learned behaviors. And it can take time to break those. And that's where working with someone can help. If you want help, if you need help, if you're interested in finding out more, just reach out. Send me an email, trevor@tagpn.com. Go to my website, tagpn.com. Click on the link, click apply. We'll talk, we'll chat, we'll see if it's a good fit. Drop a comment below this or whatever. Just get a hold of me and reach out, and we'll talk and see if it's a good fit, or see if I can just point you in the right direction. Because it is a process. You usually can't just change it overnight. It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take a lot of hard work, consistency, patience. And you got to enjoy and embrace that journey rather than, I'm just looking for that end result. You got to embrace the journey. And then you realize what living a little and living life really means once you start feeling good. At least that's my thoughts, my opinions on what I have done over life. You go from all these experiences in life that you have help you lead to figuring out what the life you want to live actually is. And it takes making mistakes. It takes screwing up. It takes failing. It takes succeeding to get that. You can go from the highs. You can go to the ultimate lows. whether that's a job, whether that's school, whether that's social life, relationships. It all hits it. They're all experiences. You learn from them all, and that's what teaches you really what you want in life and what that living a little actually means to you. Whereas, and if you're someone who's struggling with that and just the partying lifestyle, the unhealthy lifestyle where you're maybe it's not even partying, maybe it's you just eat a fast food all the time, or junk food all the time. That's what you're not the only one. That's America. That's why 70% of people are overweight or obese. And that's embarrassing right there. And then people get mad. No, do you have to be super shredded and 2, 3, 4%, 5% body fat? No, that's probably really unhealthy too. But you should have some pride in yourself and want to get your body fat percentage down because you're just going to be healthier. And if you disagree with that, then I don't care. Like, that's just true. Guys shouldn't be wanting to be 20, 25% body fat. That's just embarrassing, honestly. That just leads to more health risks. And again, I'm not making it about body weight because health is more than just body weight, body fat. It's being able to move. It's being able to do everything in life you love. It's being able to have energy. It's being able to not be huffing and puffing walking up the stairs. Do those daily tasks with ease. So that's health means something different to everyone. But again, we just need to take accountability. That's a big part of it. Is taking accountability. And if you are looking to change that, that just live a little from the unhealthy lifestyle to a healthier lifestyle, I'm here for you. I'm here to help. And hopefully this video kind of helps you see that you can do that. You can make these choices, take these better, healthier actions, building these better habits to help lead you to the life you want to live, where you are not just living a little, but living a lot and enjoying life to its fullest, whatever that may be. And again, you have your choice. You can do what you want to do. If you want that lifestyle, that's totally fine. Then probably not going to watch this video. So, but if you want to live a better, healthier lifestyle, then the only thing stopping you is you. So that's what I have for you today, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon.